Hello everyone and welcome back to the main channel. Today we're talking about Graham Norton. You're probably wondering, Tom, why are you talking about Graham Norton? Well, there was two incidents with Graham Norton appearing on Doctor Who by accident rather than on purpose. But when you search up these events, turns out Graham Norton on his own TARDIS Wikipedia page, due to the fact that he's done some comic relief and Children Need sketches that end up involving a Doctor Who character. So we're going to talk through the page and we're just going to see what weirdness occurs, because it's going to be funny. Now we're not going to talk about the origins of who he is as a person, but we are just going to talk about his involvement in Doctor Who. So let's begin. He has played himself in 3 Doctor Who adjacent comedy sketches. Dermot and the Doctor, Looking for Pudsey, and 2023 the Eurovision audition tapes. His likeness was also used in the BBC One Christmas ident Sprout Boy Meets a Galaxy of Stars. More notably, Norton has found himself at the centre of two very well known appearances. Yes, the appearances are well known. Yes, well known. Yes, that is correct. Very much well known. As BBC technical errors. So he didn't go, could you help promote my thing by doing that, and that. It was just technical error after technical error after technical error. So, let's find out what they were. If you already know, then you're in the club. But this is just for people that don't know the events. In 2005, during the initial broadcast of Rose, which was the very first episode in Christopher Eccleston's tenure as the 9th Doctor, a mistake occurred which resulted in sounds from Strictly Dance Fever, hosted by Graham Norton at the time on BBC 3, and which was airing on BBC 3 at the same time, being heard over the scenes in which Rose encounters the Autons. So it was this. I can recreate it. It was a woo, woo. It was that. Which. If you weren't paying too much attention, you would think it was part of the episode. But once you'd watched the episode without that, you then knew what was what. Yeah, you knew what was what, and I know what is what. The error was later referenced in the Tiger novelisation of the episode, where it was said that Norton's voice could be heard over a radio broadcast. Yes, later on in the episode, you then hear a bit of Graham Norton having a conversation. I don't know who he was having a conversation with, but we know that he was having a conversation. Yes, a conversation. And if you're watching Strictly Dance Fever at the time, then I don't think you would know initially about this, but you probably have more a clue what conversation he was having. Or, if you watched it afterwards, because he probably recorded it if you wanted to watch both. In 2010, during the airing in some parts of England, an animated advert for the talent show Over the Rainbow. Over the Rainbow, for anyone outside the UK, is like... So Andrew Lloyd Webber is famous in the musical world, theatre world, sorry. And because he has all these plays, all these musicals, there's always ways to adapt a format. So like a music, like Over the Rainbow was where they were trying to find the next Dorothy. There was one for Jamie the Technical Dreamcoat. Last year, ITV attempted to do it with Mamma Mia. Obviously, you don't expect these things to get a second series, because there's no point having a second series. They're trying to find the next blank and blank. You don't need to run this forever. This is a 1-series deal. And then you recommission the creators to make another format for you, so the Andrew Lloyd Webber universe, or the Andrew Lloyd Webber stuff, but the Mamma Mia universe is going to be the new stuff. So the next series of Mamma Mia, I Have a Dream, would be about a different musical, same format, not same hosts, not same judges, but you could have Alan Carr as the host for this format, like Graham Norton did all the Andrew Lloyd Webber stuff. So that is a prime example of that format. I'm not too sure if the format made it to America and beyond, but I definitely know it was very popular at the time here in the UK. Okay, began playing over the cliffhanger of Time of the Angels. This sparks complaint to the BBC, who later apologised. The advert contained an animating Graham Norton, who was later joked about it on his own show, saying he finally secured a role in Doctor Who. Apparently unaware of his previous incident, Norton then played a version of the cartoon banner with a Dalek exterminating his cartoon self. Chronologically, the same show also featured in an episode. Well, the same show featured an appearance by Karen Gill, and they spoke further about the error. The error was mocked further in the Doctor Who magazine issue 422 of Doctor Wahoo! WHOAH! Where during the parody of a scene from the episode itself, an advert featuring a representation of Norton ran below the comic, bearing the tagline, "Coming up next, someone gets fired." Yes, there you go. So, Graham Norton's appearances are 2005, 2010, and 2011, 2016 and 2023. So, there you have it. That is how Graham Norton became canon in the world of Doctor Who. Because obviously, Blue Peter is canon in Doctor Who. A lot of these BBC properties are as in canon in Doctor Who. So I'm going to say this. In my opinion, this will be a joke, so you can take it with the joke intended. I think Graham Norton is officially canon within the Doctor Who universe. Okay, in the Who universe. I also like to make something clear. There has been some new additions to the Whoverse, which we'll mention as time goes on, because I've got a feeling that by the end of this week a lot more will be added. These are greatest Christmas moments from the Christmas specials, greatest hits, all the mini documentaries that you don't really, they only get bunged in the extras on the DVDs and don't really get brought into consideration as actual media that people want to watch. So adding these on iPlayer with slight edits, like references removed out that aren't needed anymore. Or what I mean by that is that, say for instance, they reference something that was going to happen next on BBC One, they cut those bits out. So, there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. Time on to mad. Bye!
Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.